Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Monster Interrupted. Are we interrupting your dinner? Well, that's fine. No one can hear you munching away while you enjoy us TV. Who actually parks a dinner in front of a TV anymore? Show of hands, anyone? Yeah? Two of you? 2, 3? Okay. Just curious.
Wait. Yeah. Every night.
Yeah? Okay. The reason I'm asking is I have a habit of, like, our kitchen is behind the living room. So at the head of the table, you can sit there, look through the kitchen, over the living room, and the TV's on the wall, and I can just go clink, and, you know, if I'm rushing through a dinner and there's no family, you know, get a little entertainment on. Just curious. When last we left our heroes, I'm sorry, gentlemen, I gotta pull up the battle board, because you guys were in combat in this corner, weighing a ghoulish 190 pounds soaking wet, an undisclosed original undead monster to the adventure. Yes, don't bother looking for this thing in the Bestiary 1 or 2, because in the back of the Abomination vaults are several brand new creatures, and this is one of the first ones you guys have encountered. Aren't you lucky? I gotta commit, Rob Hammond, way to roleplay. He said he's unconscious, and he's couldn't show tonight. I don't know if that's related. His character's down and out, and Rob couldn't show, but down one and beating the tar out of one of theirs, we are getting back into the battle at the top of round 3. Nargrin, our witch, goblin, and Lucy makes 2. It is your turn, sir. Ooh. Kraga, you're on deck. Get ready. Nargrin, what do you do?
All right, so this glowing undead one I'm in front of here is pretty much heavy damaged, right?
Yes, so what you have in front of you is an actual skeleton, and it seems to have sort of a possessed essence of bluish light creaking out from cracks in the bone and the eye sockets. Not just now.
Gotcha.
You've raised your share of skeletons, sir. There's a discrepancy in the rules lately about having a corpse for animate dead, but it does say, and if you want to quote your own spell there, Troy.
Mm-hmm. No, it's you have to dredge. Your magic dredges up a corpse or skeleton and fills it with necromantic life.
Yeah, dredging, as in like pulling it from the depths, as far as I'm concerned. So you're not going through your collection of arms, and I'm confident that there's a lot of bodies and years of, turmoil in this site. It's not like the rando desert or something. So I'm happy with that spell. There was a little bit of comment and concern in the rules lawyer world. Now, it doesn't mean we don't appreciate audience and fan leaving comments, especially about the rules. Ones we're getting right, ones we're getting wrong. Sometimes the guys are so confident that I'm wrong, they actually convince me I'm wrong, and I actually screw up a rule that I was right on. Oh, what terrible DMing, I know. But the idea here isn't for me to be God. It's for us to have fun, to learn this game together. Guys, I'm still learning this game after a year. I've got a brand new cast. You're looking at them. All Canadian, all Canucks, all auxiliary cast, all learning as we go. And they were very excited to learn that when they do get to second level, since in the other show, I'm giving out archetype feats as free feats, when they level, they could possibly dabble in, I don't know, divine spellcasting, gentlemen. Heal thyself. So, getting back to the battle at hand. Nargrim, what do you want to do, sir?
Well, since I'm right in front of that guy, I might as well just cast my Produce Flame at melee range, because he's right in front of me here. So I'll do that for him right now. And if he's targeted already, so... And that is a natural 20 plus 7.
Ooh. Now, you can crit on spells, can you not? So...
Yeah,
it should double damage. I'm just surprised it didn't, it's looking in Fancy Grass as use this Nargrim spell, attack, produce, but it didn't say hit crit.
Nope, there's the damage there. Or to 2, there, I guess it added 2 plus 4 is a 6. 1d4 plus 4, yeah.
Did you use the, you might have to manually select the crit modifier.
You know what? I might have had to do that. Okay, well, I can just roll the dice again as well.
Yeah. Now, what's your standard? Is it plus 4 because of your
1d4 plus 4? Yeah.
Just go again.
Just roll the dice again. I'll just roll the 1 dice again.
Just go again.
2. So 4 plus 4. So 8.
All right.
And then it deals, if it's critical damage, I'm pretty sure he also gets a 1d4 persistent fire damage as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the critical success, the target takes double damage and a 1d4 persistent fire damage. So on his next turn, 1d4 fire damage.
Okay.
If it's not dead.
The skeleton drops to the ground in a smoldering heap and doesn't move for a moment on your turn. And that's your opening move with 2 actions. What do you want to do?
I'm going to throw shield up again as my third action. Actually, I cast that, was it last battle, or when did I cast shield last?
Well,
was it against the scorpion?
It only yeah, but you negated it to, right?
Yeah, but I can't cast it again for 10 minutes if I use the reaction ability. I'm just trying to remember, did I use it on the scorpion? Or
You guys had 10 minutes. When you guys start taking 20 at 2 minutes a pop, like squares, it's like, trust me, you guys have spent maybe half an hour in this room. Like,
I just couldn't, we came back in here. I just couldn't remember if I used it against the scorpion or if I used it on this battle. If I used it in this battle last game, I can't use it, but I don't think I did.
Oh, I see.
I think it was the last battle against the scorpion I used it. Pretty sure, because we went back to town. I changed all my spells up here, so these are all new spells.
Okay.
So it's got to be.
All right.
Shield it is.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, what do you want to do with your last? Shield up?
I'll cast shield, yeah.
Okay, which brings us to Kraga.
Da-da-da.
What do you want to do, Kraga?
The flames of Nagrin are fueling my rage.
Nice. I was going to be Dingle, if you say so, but that was really nice.
I'm going to take another swing at this skeleton. That's a 19 plus 8, 27. And I'll put on the modifier, unless it does it for me. Oh. Holy. I hit him for... What?
Tell us the numbers. Just walk through it.
I rolled a 9 and plus 20 for 29.
Yeah,
that's a big hit.
Yeah, that's
a big hit.
You rolled a 19 plus 8 for 27, which hits him, right? Your damage is it's like a D6 plus 10, and because it
plus my my rage damage.
Right, it crits. So there's the green dice that you see there is the crit dice that's doubling your 6-sideds, right? In the plus modifier, it'll double your strength or whatever, and then, like you said, it'll throw in the rage. So 20 points. Booyah, 29. And this thing is, you notice that as you're hitting with the skeleton, because they're brittle, they're weak against bludgeoning weapons. So he takes in another 5 damage. And so that's why it's,
just eviscerated this thing.
Just blowing him up. But you know what? It's a sturdy dude. He is reinforced from within and does not go down so easily. This is the first time this particular skeleton's been hit at all. This battle.
Yeah.
He's a fresh dude. But nicely done, sir.
That was almost a one hit.
Well, considering even though it says you did 29 points of damage, it's telling me he took 34 points of damage on the guy. So
yeah,
it's like we're just looking at there's a column of information that's filled the Fantasy Grounds chat. That's why Spiegler was a little like, what is going on? So with a mighty
bludgeoning magic,
mighty swing, it just takes legs out of him. All right, well done. So 1 for rage, 1 for the swing, and what else do you want to do? Anything?
Actually, no. That my rage. I was already in rage from last round.
Do you have to use?
So I've only used 1 action.
Do you have to maintain it like a shield?
No, it just once I activate it, I just can't use any abilities that require concentration.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't say anything about constantly having to use up.
Rage is persistent until it dies down. Then he has to activate it again.
Yeah, it only lasts for 60 seconds or whatever, but that's like 10 rounds.
Okay. So are you done, sir, or is there something else you'd like to do?
I'll take another swing.
All right.
7 plus 3, 10 miss.
Oh,
And I will.
wild swing.
No, I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. Well, that'd be your third action, right? 2 swings and like your third. Like now, you can move. Or are you happy that he's pinned in the corner? Or
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep him pinned.
okay. Which brings
If I move, he gets attack of opportunity or something, right?
right. So this brings us to Bartimus, and Bartimus went down. I think he went down just last round. So we're looking at a fresh, flat roll for Rob here, and I'm gonna pick up Yo Dice and give him a nice flat 11, which is what he needs because he's at dying 1. Oh no, it's 11 and you take, was it 10? Yeah, no. I think he's good though. We'll just keep rolling. Phone him up, say he's in suspense.
I think to sustain was 10 or higher, and if you want to do, I think if it's someone else is helping, it was 15 or higher.
Yeah, like I think I was asking for 15s, but it's actually 10 plus the condition of dying, which is 1 and 11. So he just barely. So Bartimus, unbeknownst to us, but it looks like we won't be killing off Rob without him here yet. Battle isn't over, gentlemen. Which brings us.
I stab him with my scythe. No.
Oh, it's terrible. Welcome back to the show. Make a new guy. So our first dude is now it's his actual turn, and it gets to act. Something very unusual happens. You see a glowing blue ball, within it an insubstantial glowing blue skull head with wisping, fading, tendrilled out eyes rises up from the skeletal body. And then flies up to the ceiling and begins circling. The other skeleton continues to attack the foe that's, trying to date me before he buys me dinner. All right, buddy. I see you. I feel you. That's not bad. Coming at you, widening the skeleton's jaws in an unnatural arc. 24 hits you, sir, and piercing teeth bite into our orc barbarian for 7 points of damage. This is partially absorbed because you're raging. How many points of damage do you get to actually for the old DR? 4. Nice. Damn it.
Yeah, and it goes up every time I level, and if I increase my Constitution modifier.
Okay. The dead know no pain, and like a machine, it relentlessly starts clawing at you. So here comes claw number 1 with -5, and it actually hits with its claws and slashes you for d6 plus 6, and you take 8 points of damage. Now, because it's in the same round, unfortunately, no absorbing. And
that's also one of the drawbacks of Rage, is I get -2 to my AC.
Now, here's the one time I think it's okay for a DM to foolishly type -10 into adjustments and attack a third time because, brainless, hating the living undead just keep coming at you. And that's a critical miss.
Yes.
Which is going to cost him an action and lose his reaction next turn. But I'm opening you up, which brings us to Cognul. The skeleton in front of you falls. It's smoldering thanks to your witch's flaming effects, and this will-o-wisp of a strange glowing light rises up and is circling the ceiling as if searching for something. Cognul, what do you do? Oh, and of course the orc is trading blows 1 for 1 in the corner. And the rat guy is fallen beside you.
So does this thing look like it's going to attack? Look like it's going to do anything? What do I know? What do I...
Knowledge religion?
Do I know anything?
Knowledge religion? You use it. You use your first action to make a recall check, and the appropriate skill would be religion, sir.
Huh. Well, it's going to be a flag, so I have anything.
Okay. I would also allow if somebody has the actual specialty in the local lore, like Gauntlet lore, or
I have Lore Roseguard.
That I can up the DC once again, in case they were here fighting these things in the way past.
Can we roll a check on it?
I'm not going to tell you what
I
the
have
DC.
Loro Tari.
Just so you guys know how this works, okay? Let's say out of a number out of nowhere, it's probably higher, but a standard religion check is what you want would be 10. Stretching it to another skill that's somewhat related but harder would be like 12, 14, 15, right? And then something obscure like Roselight might be 15, 20. But always that chance, right? So always, worth trying. However, these are recall checks. So you got to wait for your turn, Troy, and then burn in action. So, getting back to Cognol, anything related to the region, undead, religion? No?
I got nothing. We'll just go make a religion check.
Okay.
Which I got a whopping 6, so
Okay.
I get the big everything.
Okay.
I get the everything. It's subliminal.
When
You're
you
going to give me everything.
when you make a skill check untrained, I need to know it's untrained. So I am looking at an untrained religion check of 6. It's an
16.
It's an illusion. It's not real. Yeah, this is these aren't real wounds. The rat's faking it. This is just it's all fake.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, this one action, sir. You have a couple left. What do you want to do?
I do. What did I have drawn before? I can't remember.
I'm just
Does
gonna.
anybody remember? Did I have a long
I think
spear?
you were actually attacking with Dwarfu in your stance.
Oh,
Now, forgive me for
Well,
not
darn.
putting this guy in a square, but the fact that I'm between squares is kind of emulating height. I'm near the ceiling. Woo, not really in range.
okay. So I'm going to draw a javelin,
Yes, sir.
and I'm going to toss it at him. See what
Sure.
happens.
Would that guy have taken the persistent fire damage from my...
Remember, they're weak to bludgeoning.
The
And
skeleton
javelins.
continues to burn. The spirit within leaves the body.
So it's a different creature?
No, but like I said, your magical fire has destroyed the body it was inhabiting, and it's forced it
Okay.
to exit. But I still think the body would burn, not
Okay.
So I got a hit for a 17.
One might argue magical fire. So you know what? I would say half. Give me half.
What? The thing says hit.
What? No, not you.
It says I
No,
hit it.
Troy's persistent fire.
Talking to me, I
Oh.
got persistent fire damage. So 1d4 persistent fire damage. I'll roll a d4. I rolled a 4, so it's 2.
2. Okay, so it's burning as it's leaving, escapes, and some because it's magical fire, not just regular fire. And like I said, since it's persistent magical damage, the 2 are 1. I'll give you half as it a tail end as it escapes. And this persistent happens on my turn, right?
I think it happens on the creature's next turn. Yeah, I think that's how persistent works.
Okay.
It's always on that creature's turn.
Okay, so this thing's flying around and it's burning, and it actually is getting weak and gets lower. And there's the throw with the javelin, and you nail him.
For 8 damage.
8 damage, okay? This thing looks like it's burning, and it might actually run out of fuel from the fire alone. And then before it even gets a chance to bob too low, you freaking pin it to a wall.
Oh. It also, before I forget, after the damage has been taken, you can roll a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover from the persistent damage. If you are, then the condition ends.
Okay.
Just while I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, that's good to know.
So the damage happens at the end of the turn. So the end of your turn.
Where was it here? Sorry, I was just reading about, okay, I'm reduced to 0, down I go, I run away, blah, blah, blah. While I'm doing this, I'm tiny, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can do this. Starts its turn, must attempt a 16. Okay, so it seems very weak, like a symbiote relationship, and it's running around searching for something desperately, and the light starts going out, and you can see the licking of the flame in the bottom of its essence, seriously wounding it. And like I said, all this stuff's happening in the same round on top of each other, just so there's no doubt, the sort of stomping foot before the critter skitters away. Our monk just freaking nails this thing to a wall, and as it pins to the wall, it just disperses into nothing. Team kill.
Right.
Nicely done.
Go team.
And our monk has one action left, technically. you want to do anything else. Oh, no, you have to pull out your javelin. Didn't you?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay, yeah. I forgot to draw it, right? Because you were more comfortable before.
Correct.
Okay. Nargrim.
Yes.
Now I need a hand over here.
Oh, I remember this from last time. And I cast Daze on that other zombie because it seemed to work last time. It was the first move I did.
Sorry. My bad. I am terribly sorry.
Okay.
I missed it by a moment. If you had started your turn, I would not take it back. But you know how we can freeze time, screw up, and roll back?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no. You know what? It's fine. I overlooked something that it could, should have, would have been doing, but I had it attack. I'm like chewing up the orc. Like, he's not, this is not a light ball. But anyway, it's fine. Sorry. Pray continue, Nargrim. We'll see what we can get, what new exciting things we can reveal about these creatures in my round. Nargrim.
All right, so I'm going to cast Daze on the creature.
Okay.
And it just does a flat 7 damage, and it must detect a basic will save. If it fails, it's also stunned 1.
Okay.
So I don't, you have to roll a basic will save against my DC of, it looks like.
Does it mention any immunities? Like, I've got death, disease, fear, paralyzed, poison, precision. Wouldn't care, but unconsciousness. I'm immune to unconsciousness.
It says stunned 1. No.
Oh, no, I can be stunned.
Yeah.
Because there's something else you can do to literally give it the stun condition, so now I know I can be stunned. Sorry, continue.
Yep.
Days away.
Yep, so just it deals a basic 7 damage to the creature. And then...
So do I get a save or anything? Or you have to hit me with
it? Doesn't say there's a save. It just says you cloud the target's mind and it deals damage equal to my spellcasting modifier. The target must attempt a will save. If it critically fails, and it's also stunned 1. And that's it.
That sounds like really bad wording. Usually either I get a save for nada, or you have to hit him with like an attack.
Yeah, he attempts a will save, and if he saves, then he doesn't take damage.
Oh, and if I
he doesn't get
fail,
stunned.
it fails, then it goes all the way down to. No, I think what they're trying to say is I get a will save. If I save, nothing happens. If I fail, that happens. If I crit fail, I am also ... and that's why they say will save on it. You know what I mean?
Now, usually all the spells will save that. This one doesn't say anything even in the rule books about it. That's why I'm kind of wondering.
What's the spell called? Just dazed, huh?
Just Daze.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You cloud the target's mind. The jolt deals mental damage
like I
equal
said,
to your spellcasting
for the
modifier.
moment, I'm going to take my save and we'll clear this up because he possibly will just fail right away and we don't have to. We don't have to worry about him anymore. All right, where's my willpower? +7. Wah! With a mighty 14. That's not good.
My save is 15, I believe.
Boo!
Let me just double check here. What tab would it be under for my save?
It would depend on the. There's like, I know you get 10 plus your spellcasting, and your spellcasting is intelligence, which is 4, right?
My intelligence is +4, so it's 14.
So that's 14 out of the gate, and then if it's a 0-level spell, it's 14. If it's like a first-level spell, it'd be 15. Like as the spells get more powerful, the saves get harder.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's a cantrip. So.
Oh, okay. So actually, I just barely made it.
Okay.
Unless you can tell me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my DC here, but I can't.
Didn't we discuss at the beginning of like the last 3 episodes? Are you good to go? Do you know your stuff? Yep.
Yeah, but there's certain stats I don't know where the number is. There's just so many numbers in my screen here.
Well,
but yeah, we'll say there was a save made.
All right, until like I said, but if you could pull that 15 out of a hat before the end of the round, I'll stun him.
Yeah.
But for right now, you throw your spell, and what else can
What's
you
a
do?
basic will save? Because like, that's how it's worded.
Yeah, they're talking about because it runs off of how powerful the character is. So the base is 10, and then we get into what is the base character doing? He's casting a spell. It runs off of the like. You got to go back in the core rules. We could pause the show for 20 minutes, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can hear the booing because this is DM 101. But I have found every time we flip between.
It says here will DC save 17.
Okay, if you. Says here where on Fantasy Grounds?
On Fantasy Grounds on my cantrips page. If I open up the actual attack,
okay, then it's done the math.
It says will DC. Will DC save 17.
Then it's done the math for you, so he fails.
Okay.
and we'll trust the lopsided math. The same Fantasy Grounds. Thank you for sponsoring us. That gave this thing 2 vulnerabilities instead of picking 1. So
But it does not critically fail, so it does not get stunned.
Okay.
It just takes the damage.
So what's the damage?
7 damage.
7. Okay. And
I'm gonna throw up shield again,
Krug.
and that's my move. That's my turn.
Okay.
Let's see if I can smash this thing once and for all. Oh, that's a 3 plus 8, 11. I'll try it again. Well, there we go. 19 plus 3, 22. Roll damage. Damage 21, baby. 6 plus 10 plus my raging fire magic.
Nice.
He is destroyed. And I think I still have an action. Am I able to attempt to reach out and grab the glowing thing that tries to float up?
It doesn't try to float up. You ever see the scene in Matrix when Neo jumps inside of Smith and he starts cracking and glowing from within?
Yes.
Yes. You overpower it. A massive blow, too quick for it to just burn up and feel the energy and wisp away. You destroy its body and destroy it with a massive blow, and it implodes in a burst of, and because I go next, death light, emotion of 500 years, fear, mental anguish mixed with necromantic and occult magic shoots forth in a 20-foot cone at you guys when he just crushes its head. And an explosion of light. Can I have a fortitude save? 20-foot cone, huh? Well, let's have a look here.
Like when they cut off the fingers of Lord Sauron.
Exactly. Fortitude saves all around, gentlemen.
Fortitude.
Sickly blue
10.
beam shoots from its mouth and eyes as this thing explodes. Fortitude.
13.
Fail.
10.
Fail.
Muted.
Sir.
Pass. So long as one of you fails the 18 fortitude saving throw, it reconstitutes 2d6 hit points. So, my question is, what was your total damage?
21.
Right. On top of, and you can thank Troy for this, on top of my day's damage, okay? So it tries this jazzy move right on top of yours, and as you smash it, this thing blows up with light. Imagine the light coming around your mace, engulfing us. 2 guys blow it. You see it like a reaction, like a blowback of energy, life energy flowing into it, reconstituting it, but your blow keeps coming down and is so muddy, it can't regenerate fast enough, and Spiegler destroys it. The mighty Crag of Silver Tusk is victorious on the spot, and this thing is toast. Well done, sir.
Feel the heat of my flames.
I'm gonna go find a skeleton hand and pick it up and add it to my backpack.
This one's on fire. Ooh, it's worth it. Yeah. So, switching.
What are we gonna do about Bart?
I'm going to run around and recollect my javelins.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up my hammer.
Singing the We Won song, Mr. Monk.
Absolutely.
The meditation of. Now, just so there's no doubt, assuming he got to dying too, and awesoming that saving throw. So even if he hadn't stabilized last round and he got to try to stabilize this round, actually, you know what? I'm rolling the wrong dice. There you go, 20. Yeah, see. So, Rob lives.
Right.
He won't be coming back going, where's my guy? And you guys got to act all, oh, well, sorry. Well, we had to use your...
Bring back the mouse.
Yeah. We had to use your body for,
A meat shield.
yeah, something. So, gentlemen, what do you guys do now?
Well, I'm pretty
You guys wanna
I'm gonna
wounded
go through
again.
these pile of skeletons to see if there's anything else in them.
Yeah, you guys want to start finishing the room? Like, we only kind of got halfway through the room before you kind of woke this place
Yeah.
up, right? So let me hit you with the official description again.
There's like the skulls in the walls and the altar.
Yeah.
and
So, like, you're
cleaning glass
cleaning
windows.
weapons. He gets his javelins back. Our witch is getting his, customary trophy. And then you turn to each other and, give the nod of, like, back to work, right? Start looking around. As I had said before, the air in this large chapel does feel colder and damper than elsewhere in the ruins. Condensed beads on the walls run in rivulets across countless skulls carved into the stone. Almost like one of those lovely little stone fountains you buy for, mood coffee tables. A moldering human corpse lies slumped against the wall, hand trying to pry, and that's where you guys found the secret door, right? Three short flights of steps led up to where you guys are now. An altar of white stone that we could not identify. Beyond the altar loom 4 stained glass windows, each 20 feet tall and depicting 4 different yet very haunting scenes, like ghosts rising from overgrown graveyards towards a 4-pointed orange star above.
Now, do we know if these are the original windows from the castle?
Let's go have a crafting check. If only we had somebody that knew stonework and glassware. Is there any stereotypical race that could possibly, or no?
I actually got a +4 in crafting.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can stand on that stereotypical race's shoulders and have a good look at those windows there. You don't need to know.
Monkey, come here. Help me out. I need a boost, Monkey. Help me.
Corey, appreciate
Come
it.
along.
Okay. So,
I rolled 15.
hoist them up in the window. Anyway, I'm assuming you're helping?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hoist them up.
Look at these windows, Monkey. I'm going to tell you about the stonework if I can. I know lots about this stuff.
Hey, guess what, Cognual? Your friend has never washed his feet in his entire lifetime. Yours to enjoy.
Sweet.
I mean,
Traces of my swamp.
there's toenail funk, and then there's this new level of discipline to hold your nostrils. But all good training,
Freddy lives under my left toe now.
So,
I'm gonna skin your cat.
crafting of 15, and then double checking, like your guys are going along, right? Yeah. So give me 4 rolls.
Me 4 rolls or
Roll would you
Like
like,
three
sir?
3 more rolls of crafting, and 4
Oh,
rolls
I'm
of
trained in
athletics. 4 rolls of athletic. Yeah, if you want to aid him with crafting.
Absolutely.
There we go.
23.
Yeah. +2, 17 for the first one.
And you need athletics?
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna see if you drop them for fun, but it's fine. 8. Whoop!
Oh,
It's
I
heavy.
shouldn't have done that.
Whoop. No, decent. Like, it would be like something like rolling a 1. That's fine. So Troy, spam me 3 more. Dwarf, spam me 3 more assists.
1, it's 13.
What, crafting, right?
Natural 20
Ooh.
for 24. And my last roll is a 18.
They are all the original windows, hundreds of years old, very thick stained glass, reinforced with the metal. You know how they take the different colored pieces and they glue them together with like melted metal. Very, like, I wouldn't say it's great craftsmanship because it is, a sloppy picture of whatever. But I think Spiegler's trying to scare us with his shirt there. What the hell
saw
is
that.
that?
I was trying to put Tiger King's head on my.
Oh, is that what
Orc
that?
body.
Okay.
Did you see that? I was like,
Oh yeah.
it looks like Kraga's face.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha.
Almost
Buy a green tiger head, and it'll just be like a floating head. It'll work great.
Yeah, the shirt. Make the shirt green.
Yeah. So,
Hope you all had a happy Halloween.
yeah. Well, we're about to have a happy Halloween. I mean, you guys
Actually,
so these
windows are all original.
do you guys remember all the stuff you pulled off of the corpse? the other one, the one that's prying in the wall. Rapiers, daggers, silver ring, minor vials, and then we ran off going, ooh, look at this, and then we got attacked. And a gold tooth.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the party inventory right now, and we got a lot of crap.
Did we actually ever take the elixir of life out of when we used it last time?
Or did we get a new one?
Good question.
Because it's still in there, and I don't know if we got a new one or not. I don't remember that.
You guys actually did drank it, didn't you?
We were rolling damage rolls and or health rolls. We kept on hurting us. So I walked over and just poured it in his mouth.
Right. Okay. So I will make sure that comes off. No, you do not have a new one. Delete that. There we go. There we go. Gone. So, but
we could use that healing potion to get Bartimus back up.
You guys were, deleting and stuff.
I've got a heal. Well, I have a healing kit. I can kind of work on them. I know some stuff, but.
I've seen you guys work, and I don't know. I mean, sometimes it works out.
He's pretty light. Just throw him over his shoulder. Let him sleep.
Yeah.
Let's not burn party resources unless.
I'm gonna need some healing myself.
Yeah, I figured you guys might try to do a safe room or explore a little bit, as opposed to if anything moves in a room, go into a fresh fight, right?
Yeah, this room is pretty safe.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I think we've cleared out the enemies.
Taking the proverbial in second edition rules, they say that the party takes the good 20 minutes to an hour, or at least the good 20 minutes. Rando perceptions all around, if you please. Oh, another one. Dun, 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 dun.
19 plus 5, 24.
Oh.
10.
Oh, natural 20.
There you go.
So,
and what's my bonus for 24?
I knew it was going to be the monk, because he always finds things, right? He finds a secret drawer, he finds a whatever, right? So imagine the monk's walking around looking at stuff, right? And because he's been so lucky, the orc's watching him. And then he goes, and he thinks, it looks like he leans down and spots something at the drawer, that at the back of the altar, and the orc runs over and finds it too. What do we find? You guys find a secret
skeletons. Right here.
Secret panel on the northern side.
I touched the panel.
Okay. It's a panel. Do you care to open the panel? Examine the panel? Search for traps on the panel? Detect magic on the panel? Ask the panel if it likes long walks on the beach? But the two of you now, very excited you found a panel, but...
I wanted to see if it was a push or pull.
It's pull.
It's slide. You're completely wrong.
The goblin comes up. Give me that. That's how you do it. Walks off with a wand. Oh, thanks, guys. What? No, seriously. It looks like it pulls out.
What do you make of this?
Find.
Do you think this is some sort of dwarven craftsmanship secret?
Can you check for traps?
Does anyone have thievery? Oh yeah, our thief's asleep.
I'm untrained, but I have a +3.
I was gonna say, however, if you guys are feeling it, if you guys want to take your 20 and have everyone have a lick and a sniff, you might find something. Might be able to give you a hint.
Can I take a 20 on it?
Yeah, everyone can take. When you're not threatened, you guys can take 20 on perception checks, but you're burning 2 minutes each, and you have a guy aiding and yada yada. So I would say your most perceptive guy would be a lead and have 2 people aid to try and get that +4. Right.
Well,
yeah, I got a +5, so we'll just take 20.
Okay. You don't seem to find a trap.
Let's open it up.
Okay.
All right.
Inside is just a little nook, and it contains a scroll case.
Oh. Scroll case.
Yeah.
I run over. What'd you find? Can I see it?
Yeah, here, take a look.
Monkey, you okay with that?
You picture the characters leaning down and there's like a narrator voice. It contains a scroll case. But only Troy can hear the narrator, so it comes over. Oh, now I'm interested. It
I like it
contains
as, like, Lucy was
this.
there. I like it as Lucy was watching. It's kind of
Oh
like,
yeah, hey buddy, yeah. No, it's fine. Like it's obvious they're searching and pulling crap out. It's not meta.
Yeah,
just
and
teasing.
the goblin is always going to be. Ooh,
Yeah.
did you find something?
So, the case looks to be human craftsmanship.
Okay.
Because each of you could spot obvious craftsmanship or telltale signs of your own races.
Is the case trapped? Can we take a 20 to check, make sure this case isn't going to go?
Two ways to get a hint, since you guys are not thieves. Detect magic never hurts, right? As well.
Why don't I have the detect magic spell, so I'll just.
Yeah. But what if there's something magical in it, right? So, yeah. The case
That's
itself
true.
does not radiate magic, but you do sense magic within. Two sources,
Ooh.
actually. Two separate sources of magic within the scroll. Are there two scrolls?
Oh.
Is there a scroll with something
Gosh.
loose in there, or is one the scroll and one a magical trap?
Guys, there's two sources of magic on this one thing.
You guys flip it over, pass it around. Perception 25 again, looking for traps, and no, you don't seem to find a trap.
Okay.
Don't seem to find the trap.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Keyword. Don't seem to find the trap. Okay, guys, we're going to get screwed.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk over here in the corner. I'm gonna cast shield on myself and open the case
you
up.
guys go ahead, open that door.
Listen, if you're going to open that thing, I'm backing up.
I'm gonna back into the corner here. I move
That's
my
a
character.
good idea.
And then I'm gonna cast shield and open the case up. Open the
You
scroll.
be careful, little one.
So you're casting shield.
Mhm.
Okay, but you and the scroll case are behind the shield, so it's to shield them.
Well, shield is like a spell on. It's a magical shield, so I guess.
Yeah,
if it blows
it's
up, I
a
don't know.
shield. It's not. It's like sci-fi shield. It's a panel glowing close to you. It's not mage armor that sticks to you.
Okay.
So
Sure,
anything
sure.
in your
What I'll
hands
do-
is on your side of the shield. No, it's really
That's fine.
nice. Like if you face them, cast shield, I will totally protect them with your shield.
Okay, we'll do that. Let's do it.
But just saying.
That's fine. That's the plan.
Okay. You open it up. Inside is parchment and a stick.
A stick.
See, I told you guys nothing was going to happen.
Nothing happened. There's a stick and parchment.
Knowledge religion,
wood.
knowledge arcana, knowledge occult.
I'll go Arcana.
Okay.
Plus 7.
More and more of this blasted cryptic
natural
magic
20 plus
crap.
seven,
I can't
27.
take it. I just want some gold. Where can we find the jewels? I want some treasure.
It
Hey,
is a
I've got
wand,
treasure right here.
a wand and a scroll, but both are covered with divine runes. Not your
Divine
wheelhouse. I'll
runes.
tell you, it's magical. It is a wand, and it is a scroll. But what they cast, all you can tell is that they are probably not arcane, which means, divine wheelhouse.
Don't know if I can do much with
Now,
this
don't
one.
forget, you guys can take your stuff back to your benefactor. Miss Starlight, will probably ID stuff for a small fee and finds anything curious that you find there. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't have to go it alone. It's admirable that you guys are digging in and aiding other and trying to help each other with every skill, but you guys have a town full of resources,
We gotta kick
All right.
the dungeon's butt instead of run out of there all the time.
Well, we can figure that those things out later on. Let's go back to town and get Bart and myself all healed up.
You want to do one more room?
Monkey? How
One
you
more
doing?
room. Huh? How about walking the grounds, eh? Let's get rid of some of that fog or around the swamp, eh? Yeah? No?
There's only 2 rooms left in the main building.
We're a man down. Kraga has 2 hit points left. You have 7.
He's 2?
Cogulus,
Oh, never mind.
yeah. I'm just being facetious. Back to town we go then.
I think that is a wonderful idea. I could definitely use some time to meditate.
All right. Back to town we go.
And we can go visit Chiquipu and get this new parchment and wand possibly identified and see if it's valuable.
Yes. You're going to love it, Spiegler. You're absolutely.
I am?
You are gonna love it. You're gonna kill me, but you're gonna love it.
Okay, I'm interested.
So, back to town we go. And since the day isn't up, you don't need to go to the tavern and rest, as it were. Town is relatively safe. You guys want to run some errands in town before you rest and try to heal up. There's nothing wrong with that. This town is perfectly secure, I assure you. For now.
It's okay. I know people.
But seriously, off to Tent City to talk to... I want to say Lestrix, but that's not right. Watched a bunch of Harry Potter recently, so it's like, wait a minute. It's
Tent City, like the market.
yeah.
Place?
That's where her little
That's
tent is. Rin.
Key.
Yeah, Rin Sivrix, the elven tiefling woman, Oracle, Stargazer, and discount item identifier. Sure. Aren't you lucky? So. I will, at this point, I will take note. I owe you ID 2 items, and we'll, you know, we'll mention that next show and I will rob you between episodes, and we will mention how much money was taken from your characters at the beginning of next week, so we don't have to start looking all that kind of stuff up. Because I do have notes, spellcasting services. And detect magic with identify, it's 30 silver pieces. Because identify is a cantrip, Troy, or is it first level? I think it's first level.
Sorry, which was that?
If you want me to cast identify, the spell, backed up by 30 silver pieces every time I cast it to tell you what's what. That would cost you 60 silver to tell you what these things are. There's a very high chance I have a good roll, and I can tell you, but sometimes they just, oh, look at that. I don't know. Still, imagine a magical item that could save your life.
Wait, you're spending money for a chance to identify it?
A high chance. They're usually NPCs you can take this stuff to, or like professionals and have like plus 15 to the roll, and you know, unless they critically fail with like a natural 1, they'll probably tell you with certainty what it is. But there is also that chance. We must learn, you young Spiegler, that nothing is certain in the fantasy world. Not even the safety of your own little town. For now.
And like she has to use the spell. She can't just identify it with her own. Like,
no, that's how you. They don't have spellcraft in this, so she uses her. She makes an arcane check, or cast ID. So I believe you can identify if you look up the arcane skill, Troy. I believe there's a certain DC just to use, right? But it's usually backed by spell.
For identify magic, I can discover an item's whatever. If I spend 10 minutes, the GM sets the DC for the check. So it doesn't have a specific DC. It says the GM sets the DC.
Sorry. So I'm sorry, I'm getting muddled with the old edition. Sorry, Spiegler. So if I use my skills, there's a chance I'll fail. If I use the spell, it's guaranteed, but it costs you money. That make more sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
That makes more sense.
Okay. I will tell you this. You guys go back, and we're going to start rolling. 17 plus her huge modifiers, right?
Is 30
19.
silver pieces the discount you were saying?
No, 30 silver pieces is standard. I don't know if you guys have actually worked out a discount with her yet. Anyway, I'm just rolling Palooza here. Okay, item number 4. And number 5. And then number 6. Okay. So, because you guys have a bunch of stuff that maybe you'd like her, time to pull out the party loot. Because once you guys identify stuff, then you can decide who can use it and who's carrying it.
Or we can sell it.
Or you can sell it.
I was just going to suggest that anything that we are not possibly going to use, we should probably offload.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to sell.
Your rapier is purchasable at 35 gold pieces. That's 350 silver. You could sell it for half that and have lots of money for IDing spells, since no one really is interested in using a rapier.
Yep.
That could fund a lot.
And I think I'm actually gonna sell that the mace or whatever I was using. That +1 Morning Star.
So I've got this great button I can press, and it just sells everything and gives you guys a whack of gold. So let's ID stuff. and then I'll remove those
Okay.
from the party loot. And then after I remove stuff from the party loot, I'll press my magic button and you guys can liquidate everything that's left. Lots of fun.
Great. Let's do it.
Yeah. So, just showing you guys the big list here. Does that expand anymore? No, it does not. Okay. I was just looking to expand my list so I can see it better. So I've done a bunch of rolls for her. 10 minutes a pop, so like, you know, we're spending basically the rest of the day with her before we start even, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you had thought, this is a magical rapier that has potency runes for striking, so it gives it the +1 to hit, but not damage. Okay. The amulet that you guys found. A nugget of polished textile trapped in a cage of braided wire hangs from a silken cord. While you wear it, you gain a resistance of 5 against damage from harm spells if you are living, or heal if you're undead. So, like that corpse light daylight beam that hits you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Now,
not
we
that's not a spell, but I'm just saying like that kind of necromancy. This would protect one of you.
We already knew the amulet.
Oh
though.
yeah. No, just as an example, I think Rat Boy has it. Rob still has it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll give that to him. Bring up the characters. Okay, so he gets the amulet. Congratulations, Rob. The rapier we're going to sell, right? Right, so a elixir. She shows you a vial that you've recently found. This bitter draught opens your mind to the potential of the written word. For 1 minute after drinking this elixir, you can understand any words you read, so long as they are written in a common language. This elixir doesn't automatically allow you to understand codes or extremely esoteric passages. For those you still need to attempt, well, I mean, you would still need to attempt a skill check of decipher writing regardless. Can I keep this? It's like, I like that, you know. Or you guys can save it for dungeon writing on the wall.
What's the value?
How much would you give me for it?
I would happily give you at least 3 gold for it. And change.
Sold. What do you guys say?
Gold doesn't sound like a lot.
Gold is way more than silver, and that's the commonplace. So that's like
30
that's like
silver.
30 silver, yeah. Or is it best to have that on hand so you can read the reading on the wall one fine day?
I think we keep it.
Anything you guys drink, anyone can use. I will say DM to player that like potions are awesome because it's not a scroll where we need the right guy or the weapon. You know what I mean? This is just like, who wants to drink this? Lucy? Okay. Lucy puts on her glasses and starts reading shit. Like, it's awesome.
All right.
Okay. But who's going to carry it? Because whatever character blows up, their gear blows up with them. So, well, who would you normally call over to read stuff? I guess is your best question.
Most likely the monk. You're a monkey. Monkey likes to read.
No, I think you've got some knowledge too, though.
I don't like to read.
Yeah,
Look at the scroll.
you carry all those arms. You can carry a potion too.
What do you say? What do you say, Cogno?
I'll take it.
Well,
Unless
I
the monkey
have,
likes it.
I have swamp
Monkey-
lore, and I'm not sure that's going to do much beneficial in the dungeon.
You keep it on your gourd holster.
All right, we'll give it to the witch. Yes?
I
I'll
think
take
that's
it.
probably the best place for it.
Okay.
Put it in my backpack. We're good to go.
4 daggers. You guys got like wrapped up in a cloth. No one's been pulling them out and using them or whatever. Sell them or just keep them so that everybody has like a proverbial knife.
Sell them.
Okay.
I don't need another one.
Yeah, let them go.
Okay. This elixir will allow one to see approximately 60 paces in the dark. Though it will function like a bad 1990s security camera, you will be able to see nonetheless.
Is the footage good for more than 30 days? Sorry.
There's no
I
expiry
will
on
take
it.
that. I will take that.
I remember the 90s. It was a simpler time. The characters were simpler. The players were less annoying.
What's the range on dark vision?
60 feet. If you have dark vision, it doubles yours.
I will take it
Okay.
as long as everybody is in agreement.
Do you want a potion to read with?
No, thank you.
Does anybody here not have dark vision?
I think we all do.
Okay. Cool. So dark vision goes with... Isn't this fun? It's like we're shopping. On a little shopping trip. Darts. 40 of them.
All I can picture is the scene from the Flintstones where Betty and Wilma are going shopping, and it's da-da-da, charge it.
I'll take all the darts. I've got a blowgun.
Hey, let me smoke one of them darts.
These are not needles for a blowgun. These are darts, like daggers that are designed to throw.
Oh, okay. I had darts in my inventory as a blowgun darts, so that's why I thought so. Okay, never mind. So you're gonna have them, Kraga.
They're throwing. So
know.
instead of a 10-foot increment range with a dagger, they're darts. They get 20-foot increment range. Anybody?
I want to sell those.
Okay. Gold tooth.
No use. Sell it.
No, I don't ask me why, but I think Rob would just he wants to keep it for whatever. Right? Take it out of my, you know what I mean? Take it out of my loot. I just. If
They
I'm
call me silver.
if I'm
They call
wrong,
me silver tusk.
if
not
I'm
gold
if I'm
tusk.
wrong, I will sell it on spot next episode. But I just have this feeling that Rob would bloody murder that his guy. He's a little pack rat. He wants to keep the gold tooth. Not to mention he found it. So, okay.
That's fair. Let Rob have the gold tooth.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave it in party loot and we'll ask. Otherwise, it'll just be long forgotten. Next, we have a mere minor potion of healing. You can tell by the ruby red liquid. Even back in the 90s, healing potions were red. Don't ask me why.
I think, Monkey, you should take that one, because you can get around a lot. And if our...
He's the
brooding guy
paramedic.
takes it-
Drink this! Because swinging on it. That's a really good idea.
No.
Yeah.
Kraga's always unconscious, so he can't use it. If he's unconscious, he can be laying there and it'd be useless.
No, I think that's brilliant. The most mobile guy to get the potion to who needs it. No, that's good. I like that. It's really good.
You swing on some vines.
Okay.
I would agree.
The oversized bronze key. Was when the monk holding the keys? We all saw them, but he was hanging on to them because he found them?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to give the keys to...
We can't identify the key, or is it not to have anything?
not so that she can tell. But she would say, hang on to this. I bet that symbol will come again, or it's a hint to a door or possible locker that it opens in the future. I mean, you did find it not dropped on the floor, but hidden in an occupant's room, did you not?
Yes, we found it.
Yes. Let's not make the DM suffer some out-of-the-box thinking of how to break through a floor when he handed you a perfectly good key.
No, we will be keeping the keys, John.
Okay. Don't ask me why she's talking like Trelawney from Harry Potter.
And how many of the Harry Potters have you recently watched?
All of them. We watched all of them all through October. It was the thing. So, moving on. I don't want to talk about it. Four short swords.
I think we
Sold.
could keep one short sword, just in case.
Don't feel bad, Jeff. I'm working my way through them as
What,
well.
you want to keep a short sword?
I think just one.
I
Just in
have
case.
I have a battle axe if anybody needs another weapon.
Short sword could be useful. Just one.
I guess a battle axe can't be used by everybody.
What's that? A battle axe can't be used by anybody?
Yeah, it's not a common weapon, it's a martial weapon or something,
It's
right?
bigger than the witch, so yeah. Here, Nargrim.
No, it's a one-handed weapon.
Both
Still bigger than
both
mine, yeah.
him and the cat are lifting it, swinging it around together, and this is great fun. This is awesome. Why didn't we always use this? Okay, reducing it to 3, and I threw one on your sheet. A silver ring. No magical properties, but it's nice. She puts it on her hand, and that looks good on me. Payment in advance, possibly, for my services.
How much is it?
Do you guys have appraise?
Do I have a praise?
If you let her keep this simple, high-quality silver with no ornamentation, design, or inscription, she will happily, she will happily ID your stuff for a while. 5 gold is 50 silver,
I say deal.
right?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
go
a
with
great
that.
deal.
Yeah.
If she's gonna keep identifying stuff for the ring.
Yeah, not like all day long or like every time you guys come out of there, but like a couple trips will be fine. Or one cast of, one spell when you want to be sure, then deal ends. But yeah, I mean, she did send you in, so I'm assuming I'll help you ID some stuff for a while. Seems fair, right? Okay. So the silver ring, I will simply delete. I'm gonna have to make a note. Actually, I'm gonna put it in here because it's like someone's gonna remember the ring going, where did it go? Right? What's going
And
on?
we only kept one short sword and we sold 3, right?
Yep. Kept one in my inventory, sold the other 3.
And another elixir. This elixir sharpens your mind and allows you to see through lies, falsehoods, and magical trickery. You gain a +1 item bonus to perception checks and perception DCs to notice falsehoods, whether they're spoken lies or written deceit. You gain the same item bonus to will saves. Duration is 1 minute. I suppose if one were to be stopped and a monster wanted to parley with you, if
I was gonna say it might come in handy.
yeah, deal with the devil. One of you quaffing this would give you a slight edge.
Yeah, let's hold on to it.
Okay. However, +1 it's not bad. It's great, and the will save, yay. But I would still recommend this to, your best set of eyes and ears, or your best perceptive would be my recommendation. But again, if your best perception guy is the guy that jumps in every hole and gets smashed, then it's not going to be good to anyone. So, who gets the perceptive potion? Anyone? Don't be shy.
Possibly myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
again,
it's not that.
and again, you can run it to somebody, right? So,
Absolutely, it's not that I can't share anything or any of us.
yes.
Yeah.
The second key, thick bronze one, also in the dwarfs, right? And 2 warhammers that we pulled off the Morlocks. You want to just sell those? Okay. So, ready? Ka-ching!
Boom.
19 gold, 27 silver, 20 copper.
Oh boy,
So-
we're rich.
Yeah. Not bad.
Guys, I'm retiring.
Can I drag and drop a weapon from my inventory?
Yeah, I could probably do that for you and help you sell it. What do you want to...
The +1 Morning Star.
Are you sure? That has served you so well, dude. Magic, it's your only party magical weapon because you just sold the other one. Are you sure?
I mean,
Might need
I
it to
wouldn't do
whack
it.
some magic creatures.
If it's not gonna hold you down, I wouldn't do it.
like,
It's a simple weapon, right? Anyway, I even give it to the dwarf,
is it like I wouldn't have been able to hit those skeletons
Not,
with
not.
a normal?
I'm not saying, but there does get to a point where we're at level 1. Oh, we found 1 or 2 +1 weapons. We're on level 2, and they become in handy. We found a couple more +1 weapon. We're on level 3, and then you get to that we're on our generic dagger, and you come up across something that has some serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. well, Okay. We got enough.
Now,
money.
this system might be different, but
We definitely got enough money from that. I don't think I need to sell it yet.
yeah. So, do you guys want to start burning this money to get healed? 30 silver pieces gets you a D8 in healing spell.
No, because
Or
we can just use
dealer.
Bartimus as healing.
Oh yeah, if you guys just want to lay low for a couple of days, wake up, heal us. What?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what is it going to take to get Bartimus back to a conscious level?
Right now, just rest, and when he wakes up, like I said, if you guys just want to camp out, he'll wake up all on his own, feeling like crap.
Isn't it like every 8 hours? Or is that
no, you
up
can
to
you can do treat wounds on him. You guys have med kits. Corey can treat him. Just treat his wounds. Give me a medicine
Yeah,
check.
I
right?
have-
Yeah. And I will,
I have
Yeah,
none.
you
I will take,
spend an hour.
I will take another tick off of your healing kit. Maybe it's time to buy more of those.
Well, you know, all said and done, then yes, maybe it's time to, before we leave town, to
Or they,
you know, stock up.
aren't they like 50 each? I know we're,
Yeah, they're expensive.
I know we're rich and all, but are they 50 silver or 50 gold?
That's why I'm thinking the cheapest, best way would be just using Barnabas's healing spells. It's free.
Well, like I said, Barnabas is not home right now. If you use one slot with Corey, you know, he can wake up Barnabas, and then it's Barnabas all day long, right? So,
Can he use like all 3 actions and do like a burst heal?
no. Oh yeah,
50
but
silver
first we
pieces.
gotta wake. That's not a bad deal. Anyway, it's up to you
50 silver,
guys.
yeah.
But like I said, you want to start the ball rolling. Corey's willing to spend the a piece of the healing kit and give me a medicine check, Corey. And then there's treating wounds. 15.
And is that what it say? I can't see it. I have a 9.
Okay. You don't hurt him, but you don't help. Try again. Burn another.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. An hour later. Go again.
There you go.
21.
Oh, much better. Okay.
And then if you spend an hour, you double the hit points gained.
Yep, let's do that.
You dig right in there, right? So,
Yep. We have the time.
where are we here? Critical 2d8, please.
4, 6, 8. 2 times. 6.
No, it says double gained. So he gained 6, and then you get to double it to 12. It's one of the few times where you don't have to rely on crappy dice rolls.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
rolled 6.
Okay, so he gets 12,
So-
and he jumps up. What did I miss? Where are we? Where's my tooth? What's going on? What's going on?
What's happening?
Sorry, I think I killed Corey.
Bart,
That's what you get for eating
I'm
and
so
role
happy
playing.
you're-
Eating and
Bart, I'm
podcasting
so
doesn't
happy you're
mix.
still alive.
All you can hear is crunching and munching, which drives me insane, and the audience doesn't like it. But he's paying the karma now. So Barty is back on his feet here. Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Bottomus has 12. Huzzah. Well, he only has 15 total, so he's good. Kraga, that was down to 2. You're going to want some healing, dude. Let's take the day. Do you remember how you guys were getting, like, what was it, 4 hit points or 2 hit points a day, Troy? It was like, it was your level
Your
Yeah,
constitution.
it's your constitution modifier.
times your
I think it
level.
was.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
or something, or plus your level.
no, times your
No,
level.
yeah, times your level.
Yeah. So at least 2, right? So Barty's actually down to only 1 hit point. What's your con bonus, Kraga?
3.
Right, so you get 3 points. This is assuming we're getting into the next day. I'll still back up to do some today's healing, but at least that gave you something. Cognul gets fully healed because he only had 1 point of damage. And Narg can get himself, what's your con bonus? 1? Okay, well, hey,
1.
every little bit helps. Okay. So, again, did you guys want to start burning some med packs, some healing kit uses? Because we're getting to a point where we're almost at 9 or 10. You could burn the last couple. It'll be empty. You buy a fresh one for a mere 50 silver. You know, we're all good to go. Oh, right. Bartimus, you want to know what he could do magically before we got into that. Sorry. Let's see what spell. I'm sorry. I'm just used to being the DM and going, what resources do you have? Burn, 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 right? Well, see, he was in a combat, right? And I think he can do his burst. Remember how he could wake up and make everyone burst for like, it was like a D6? There's his,
I can't remember.
There's his healing spell, right? What do we got here? Material, you can disperse mod to 30-foot emanation, target all living creatures. D8. There you go. Okay. Rolling a D8.
Plus his spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I should make it actually work as the spell. Where is it here? I've cast healing today. Where is it? How do you do that thing? You switch it over there. Is it sword? There we go. Nope. How do I push the bloody button? Which one is it? Is it the F?
Troy.
Troy? I'm trying to get the mode. Oh, here we go.
Well, hit the little magnifying glass.
Not preparation. Combat mode. Nope, that's not it.
The little magnifying glass beside the spell will do it. Too.
Okay. La. Healing 1d8, 1d8 plus 8. Well, which one is it? Oh, maybe
Nope.
he could rev it up and do 1d8 plus 8 on a single target, or burst everyone
yeah,
for d8.
There's single roll. It's 1 action, 2 action, 3 action for this spell.
Yeah, well, he was doing a 3 action to burst so that everyone got like a minuscule of
plus
d8ness, right?
So
So guess what I rolled?
1.
You see it?
No, we can't see it.
Can't see it. Oh. Artemis heal. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, probably because it was like a DM roll. Oh, okay. Anyway, he rolled an 8 on a d8. Congratulations. So, Nargrim, you're back to full, sir. Kraga only has 12 wounds. Bartimus, yay. Gets 9 hit
Healed him
points.
up. That's 16 it would have healed, right? So,
No, 8.
well.
I can do d8 plus 8 to a guy, I'm guessing, or I can burst everyone simultaneously, one casting for a d8 each. So I'm going with that because he's done it before.
And can you do that like twice?
Yes, and then he's done for the day. So
Okay.
another burst. Actually,
You can just do a targeted one because everyone else is healed.
exactly. And we'll check on that, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the possible revved up version, and we'll see if we'll see if he can correct us. Blah blah blah. Healing, because there's a d8 plus 8, so unless that's heightened and he's not have the level.
That might be the heightened.
Yeah, and he may or may not have it. Anyway, if I go to the heal spell, let me just double check, blah, blah, blah. 30 foot, all living creatures, restored by 8. All living creatures in a burst. Oh, okay. 2. Spell has a range of 30 feet. Healing a single living creature increases hit points by 8. So that's, okay, yeah. So with only 2 actions, 1 target, congratulations, you just got 14 back.
Perfect.
Hey, and we're fully healed. Okay. Topped up, including good old Barty. Hopefully we'll see Rob next week. You guys sold off the party stuff. You've had yet another successful venture into the dungeon. And we will see you all next time on Monster Interrupted. Say goodnight, Cognul.
I hope you're all getting excited for level 2.
Soon.
Good night, my friend. Until next time.
Warlock cast Arcane Gate because we need an escape. This magic weapon refused to turn the tide. It breathes by all of its saints. Who cares if we're a disgrace? And just one shove our wizard roll death and fell. Tell me what we brought this thing. Too many limbs that sting. All of us plain food for its spawn. Up our XP and then we'll bring new dice for the slaying. A pretty mix, blue, black, and gold. Rolling higher, love. Tell me not to give up. Provoke me, haste me faster, dash. Returning, churning, savage attack.